Trevor Lawrence, Smitty, got hit yesterday. That made me go viral. I got 3 million views on Twitter on a video that I just did sitting right here in the cigar lounge, smoking a stick, not even doing much, and just said, here's my opinion on it. That was right after Smitty's take on Twitter that I responded to. Actually got traction as well, and then that's what made me do the video. And I was like, well, let me do a video and say I disagree with a lot of these talking heads out here. And then Smitty and I talked, and we both pretty much agree on a lot of the things. But let's dive into this thing real quick. Of course, Smitty, 50% people in the world agree with me, and then the other 50 disagree with my take yesterday out of the 3 million views on Twitter, which is okay. The fanboys who never played or coached automatically makes it 85% agree with me, and 15 didn't agree. So that's how I look at it. Because the fanboys who never played and coached dropped out of there, so I just take those out automatically. You guys have an opinion. You nobodies should have a no opinion. Just stop talking. Now, having said that, Smitty, Trevor Lawrence knocked himself out yesterday. And he is 6'6", 240 pounds. And he slid. And let's be clear, Smitty, you know what I'm talking about when I mention these, what we call buzzwords in the football world. Okay, I'm going to use a couple buzzwords for Smitty, and he'll understand that. So when he rebukes this or rebuttals this, we'll have this conversation. But he slid, Smitty, after he ate up the cushion of the defender into what we call the danger zone, the target area, and the point of no return. He slid past that point of no return. When will Patrick Mahomes get hit like this is the question I have, people. This may be what it takes for the NFL and Roger Goodell to take sliding out of the NFL. Make the QB become one of the guys and be part of the other 21 guys playing with pads and a helmet on, Smitty. I don't know if you know, but he also has pads and helmet on.
He does.
The defender is supposed to allow a first down, Smitty, because the slide was at the sticks, contrary to everyone out there's belief. And if Trevor fakes the slide and runs by him, guess what now? Now this guy's on ESPN Sports Center as play of the week, and it's an absolute joke. The rule needs to be taken out because, FYI, he isn't a defenseless player anymore, Smitty. Stop saying that, media. Stop saying he's a defenseless player, mainstream media. He left the pocket, did he not, Smitty?
He did.
Was he now a runner in a football game?
He was.
Was he now playing football on his own?
He was playing football on his own.
Is this the game he signed up for?
He did sign to play this game.
To be hit in?
To be hit in.
But what do I know?
But
all right, Smitty, go ahead.
I always say 2 things can be true, and today I'm gonna say 6 things can be true because a lot of what you said was true, and I typically would agree with you.
Helmet, by the way.
I would typically agree with you on a play like this. You know, I'm a former defensive player. I'm always on the defensive player side on these type of situations. But when I watch this full speed, I truly feel like Azeez Al-Shaair had enough time to pull up and slow down. But I know slow motion, it all looks like it looks worse. You said what?
Are you about to give us a butt though? Did you rewatch it and slow it down and watch it over? Is that what you're about to say?
No, but jump in real quick because it looks like you about to say what's on your mind.
I thought you were going to say when I watched it live, I thought he had time to pull up, but when I slowed it down to JB's point, I can see why he slid late. Okay. All right.
See, I don't like slowing stuff down really because to me, like this is not a realistic view of what actually went down. When we slow motion things and all that, it's not realistic. I like watching full speed.
People pausing it, Smitty. People out there pausing it when the motherfucker's like this. Well, he's like this, and I'm like, did you ever play football? Do you understand 6'6", right? Let's talk about 6'6" length.
Yeah.
When I drop 6'6" and hit the ground with my knees and leg and hip, going that speed in the NFL, as fast as the NFL moves, do you know how many feet that takes up and how fast it takes it up in?
It's bang bang. It's bang bang play.
So what is he supposed to do? So right there, by the way, right there, when zero is right here, the sticks is where he is at. So now I got to stop a first down. So are you telling the defenders in the NFL now, allow the first down? Just let them get the first down?
I'm not saying that it's a lose-lose situation for the defender, which we've been knowing that. But in today's game with today's rules, to me, this was a dirty play. And when I watch this play compared to some other plays that we've had over the years or even throughout the season, a lot of times I'll defend the defender because I think they are in no man's land. To me, this guy he had enough. It's a split second, but these are premier athletes. These are top of the line athletes right here. So things that the common everyday person couldn't do. To me, these premier guys, these DBs, these safeties, linebackers, these are the top of the top. They can do it. To me, he had enough time to maybe not fully just pull up and not make any contact, but the way he hit him, he went all the way through the shoulder into him a little bit more. He made sure that he wanted to get contact. And listen, I can relate to being on the field and you're having a tough game. It's not going your way. He probably ain't really had no good chance to get a good hit all damn game long. He had already made his mind up. He said, it don't matter what's happening. I'm hitting something on this play. Now, I'm not saying he went out there and said, I'm about to try to concuss Trevor Lawrence. No, that'd be idiotic. I'm not putting that out there. But as a defensive player, sometimes you do get frustrated and you're like, listen, I've been running around this field all day. We're not playing well. I'm hitting something. And I think he had made his mind up that once he saw Trevor Lawrence running, he was like, I'm getting some contact. So to me, that's the mindset. And that's why I called it a dirty play. Dirty in the sense of he had enough time to be like, okay, like let me pull up a little bit or let me not go all the way through with the shoulder. But he wanted to hit something, which I understand. But in today's game, to me, that's dirty. To me, he didn't have to do that. And listen, you keep saying Trevor Lawrence slid late. What's worse than that, though? Sliding early and not getting the first down, right? Because I believe they stopped the ball once you start your slide. I think that's where they dead the ball at. So you almost have to get to the actual line before you start to slide. Otherwise, you'll be short. So I don't know.
How about your 6'6", 240 and you fucking run the football? Since you did run the football there, why don't you run the football and fucking go head up and get the first down like Josh Allen would do? I'm saying is we're taking the game and putting it into a referee's hands that probably didn't play or doesn't play or understand biomechanics very well because he's a lawyer or a doctor half the other time. And he doesn't realize that this guy's 6'6", 240. And we have to gently lay quarterbacks down now. And we can't put pressure on quarterbacks when we even sack them in the backfield.
True.
How many rules are there? And I played QB, homie. How many rules are there going to be for the defender to actually play the game correctly and not be labeled a dirty player? This guy laid his forearm out. Everyone out there is talking about the forearm. To me, the forearm is an act of contrite. He's actually saving him by not hitting him in the head. And by the way, the forearm's not what hurt him. His head hit the ground.
Right.
So stop with the bullshit narratives, homie, out there. You guys got to stop. The forearm to me is like, man, I don't know how to tackle this motherfucker no more. He's sliding. He's 6'6". He's about to get the first down. It's happening bang, bang, and everybody out there thinks they know how this is in real life. No, you don't. It's a 6'6" guy, Trevor Lawrence. By the way, Trevor runs, I think, 4'6". Top. I mean, pretty quick guy, pretty fast guy.
He ain't slow, yeah.
He ain't slow. This guy's running up on him. He's ate his cushion. He's about to get the first down in a close game, by the way, in a divisional fucking matchup, and now I gotta run by him, Smitty, and tap him. So this guy's got to run by him now to all the pussies out here in America who want this to be a flag football league. You want this guy to stop, get low, and then just run by and tap him. Like this is what you guys want. By the way, Smitty, when did that become a dirty hit? Because you know what's ironic? The biggest voice out here talking shit today is Ryan Clark. Talking how dirty it is. Motherfucker, you were the dirtiest fucking safety in the NFL for like 7 years.
Ryan Clark used to hit stuff. He used to hit everything.
But
it was allowed, though. So is it dirty? If it's allowed, a different era.
What I'm saying, Smitty, this kid Al-Jahir didn't just learn how to be aggressive. He didn't just learn football yesterday.
You've been playing since a kid. He watched Ryan Clark.
We've been trained to be football players for our whole life. He's a thumper, by the way, and his reputation is he's a hitter.
Right.
So now don't act like it's all brand new when he hits you.
To that point, that's what I'm saying. Like, I agree. So, like, he's a hell of a player. That's what I'm saying. I'm a fan of his. I like the way he played football, and that's, to me, in my head, he was like, "Hey, I'm hitting something this play." Like, again, not on some like I'm trying to injure somebody. He just, as a defender, I mean, you run around the field all day, you get a chance to hit the quarterback. That's what you want. Anytime as a defender you get a chance to hit the quarterback, we are hitting the quarterback. As a D lineman, they want us to touch. If we can touch y'all on the shoulder, push y'all, any little contact we can do with y'all, we gonna do it. So to me, that was the mindset, and that's why when I say dirty, I put quotes on it because like there's different like dirty. I'm not saying dirty like I'm trying to take this guy out the rest of the game. No. I mean dirty in the sense like it doesn't matter if he's sliding or not. I'm getting some contact. Like I'm getting something here because to me, once Trevor starts to slide, okay, you could say Alshire was already breaking down. Okay, cool. But to me, I've seen players do this where they're about to hit you, they see you're sliding, and they kind of just like almost jump over you. Almost like you might make slight contact, but instead of like going all the way through with it, you kind of just like jump over them, roll, and then the play goes over. He said, "I'm going to hit you."
Yeah, listen. People asking why did he lead with the forearm? He led with the forearm, so he doesn't lead with the head because the head's a fucking big time fine and a absolutely probably a 3-game suspension. That's why he didn't lead with the head and led with the forearm. This forearm to me is a brace, and I trust me. If he was a dirty shitbird, I'd be calling it out and saying it today. I'm defending the defense on this one, and I played QB. Like if he would have did this. And his head would have been, and his arms were being back here, you guys would be asking for him to be thrown in jail today. So, which one do you want, homie? Like, which one do you want?
It's the shoulder. It's the regular shoulder.
And by the way, Smitty, if that shoulder hits him in the head, it's even worse. Think about it. You know that shoulder hits his head, that motherfucker's head hits back. But anyway, Smitty, I did a video yesterday that's got 3 million views on Twitter, and it's gone crazy. Let's take a look at what I had to say about that. Man, on the Trevor Lawrence hit real quick, not dirty at all. This comes from a quarterback guy who played the position and who will tell you in a New York minute if it was dirty or not. Trevor, you slept yourself. Slide earlier or don't slide. This guy is a heavy hitter in the NFL. He's a thumper. You put yourself in that position. It's not dirty. What is he supposed to do? You slid when you ate the cushion of the defender and gave him that much leeway. What are you supposed to do? We made this game too pussy, man. Everybody out there defending, hey, I respect your guys' opinions, but you defending this shit, we got to stop, man. Or just fucking put flags on them then. Stop bitching and moaning about a fucking contact and a hit in a football game when we wear pads and helmets. We knew the risk when we signed up. Stop defending the pussification of the sport. Slide earlier, Trevor Lawrence. I hope you're okay and all, but slide earlier or fucking run out of bounds. But guess what? That's on you. You slept your motherfucking self. And I'm sorry I'm the only one that says it. And I'm in full defense of the defender here. Because when are we going to just put flags on him then? Smitty, let me ask you something. I don't know, Bailey, do we have the whole video? Do you have it when is there a video out there where he breaks the pocket? Because I want to be clear, and we'll move on, because he clearly has 15 yards of grass. And what we're seeing in the NFL, which is totally, in my opinion, unfair to the defender in the NFL, and it makes it why we're in the most quarterback savvy and happy and friendly era ever. You agree to that, right?
Yeah.
We can't hit on them. Can't reroute wide receivers. It's a lot of shit favoring the quarterback, yet the quarterback numbers are at an all-time low. Make it make sense. Okay, first of all, that's a whole nother discussion. But the defensive player is totally handcuffed. Because if I got 15 yards to run in all grass, and then Patrick Mahomes does it, and we've seen him go to the sideline, right? He goes hash, numbers, and then sideline, and then the defenders slow up because they know that he's running out of bounds, and then he sneaks and gets 5 more yards and does this shit down the sideline and sneaks 5 more yards. What are the defenders supposed to do? Look at this, Smitty. You got 15 yards. Now, hold on, dog. Let me ask you, Smitty. Why don't he go towards the sideline? Let's go. Let me go. Why don't he go to the sideline if you're supposed to be safe and you don't want to get hit? take your ass to the sideline then.
He wants to get that first down. If you watch that play again, he goes to the sideline, he might not get the first down.
No, there's nobody on the sideline. What are we talking about?
You know that football. You know that stuff close. There's somebody over there. There's a corner over there too.
Yeah, the corner's got a wide out there though. I'm going to the sideline, Smitty. This is my thing. Here's my whole point.
You know the fastest way to go north and south. I'm trying to get the first down. I'm not trying to go.
I get all that. Let me ask you something though. You rather take on a corner, dummy, Hoffman, you fucking nobody? Would I rather take a non-tackling corner on at 6'6", 240 or a thumper safety? You dumb fucks.
Take a corner.
Hey, Hoffman, how about you shut the fuck up now since you know nothing, motherfucker? 20's a fucking corner, Keith Smith, you fat wobble body. He's a fucking corner. I'd rather take on Deion Sanders covering than a fucking Sean Taylor. But what do I know, you fucking idiots? Hey, Silent Tripod. Yeah, I'm a JUCO coach who has 28 in the NFL and 8 Super Bowl champs. Yeah, I don't know talent, you fucking idiot. Hey, Jermaine Johnson, wasn't he a first rounder? How's Tank Dell doing? Oh, but I don't know talent.